Hello.
Oh, hi, Harley.
Hi.
How do you feel about the beloved Nintendo series Metroid?
Uh, I mean, I like Samus in Smash Bros, but I've never actually played a Metroid game.
Well, you're not gonna play a Metroid game after watching this one. I'm not putting on the Wii Remote strap. You can't make me.
You-
This is Metroid Other M.
Mhm.
I love plot. You know, when I come to a Metroid game, I'm here for expository storytelling. Baby,
You know what I'm gonna do, Brayden?
what are you gonna do?
Before the new update comes out, I'm gonna play an Ogre campaign
So you can remember how rough it is to play as the ogres?
so that I can get in one more Ogre
Why
campaign
am I
where
still
ogres can still
alive?
break down walls
Yeah, that's fair.
because they're taking that away.
The baby.
The baby!
Oh shit! Is Samus's baby Metroid actually in this one?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, this is the end of Super Metroid.
it got kind of big.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a little
this
Metroid.
is depicting the end of Super Metroid, in which the baby Metroid saves Samus.
Oh, is that what it's doing right now?
Yes, that's what it's doing right now. This is what happens at the end of Super Metroid. Baby. Baby, baby, baby.
Oh no, the baby
Oh,
Metroid is
da
dead.
da 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 da. Da 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 dun 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 dun.
Oh, so I've also been playing. We'll just play as Greasus, I guess.
Gracious
Uh,
Goldtooth.
I've also been trying to play an Elsbeth campaign.
Yeah.
But it's been so long since I've played the Empire, I genuinely kind of don't remember how to play them.
Uh, so Empire infantry are bad.
Yeah.
So, you use artillery and guns
Well,
and
okay,
cav.
except my artillery and my guns keep getting jumped on by like orcs and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby.
Second
I
use of
laid
the
my
term
brain
the
to
baby.
waste. And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space
Anyways,
pirates.
I can't believe the baby.
And my
I can't believe I've
long-standing
never
nemesis,
found out through
freedom.
any kind of osmosis that the
And the
Metroid
baby.
baby died.
The baby.
Come
Okay,
on, Samus.
baby count
Let's
3.
go next door.
Look at that finely tuned ass.
Why does specifically her butt have a different design on it?
Wait, it's like a fucking Tony Stark?
Ready for a quick test, Samus?
Yes. Da baby.
Let's start with a little warning.
Hello. It's me,
Try
Samus
targeting
Aran.
for me.
I always thought you were supposed to stress the second A in her last name.
Samus Aran?
Looking charged.
Yeah.
Just the way I like it. Okay, more ball.
Like, that's how I say it in my head.
Go ahead and drop some bombs. Okay, get out of morph ball mode and return to normal. Perfect, Samus. Alright, stand in the middle of the room. Surprised? From there, kick climb to work your way up. Just like that, Samus. Let's invite some of your pals.
Hello.
Okay, tell me about your other M.
The baby. So, my normal M is Emerin Palladino, my podcast co-host and friend. But this is my other M.
Your other M,
Let's
you
check
say.
your reaction time.
Yeah.
Here come some beams. Dodge them.
You know, I forget, how much waggle does this game
Those are the
have?
moves I remember.
You have to. So you hold the Wii Remote sideways.
Nice.
Oh god, does this use the
Remember how that
D-pad?
feels.
Yeah. Yeah, you hold the Wii Remote sideways, and then
Next, how about a missile test?
you can, and then you
Use concentration
switch.
to replenish your missile supply.
Okay. Video game. Yep, and then I hold it vertically like that to replenish my
Your pesky buddies
missiles.
is lurking here somewhere. Find it for
Uh-huh.
ya.
And then I point the Wii Remote at the screen and press and hold B to look around.
Oh yeah, that seems intuitive.
Your
Yeah.
pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find it for me.
Oh, this is going to be a problem.
Yeah, probably.
This is going to be a fucking problem.
Do you need some candles?
This is on real hardware, motherfucker. This is the real shit.
Oh, so your sensor bar... What did someone like cover
So
it
yes,
in
this
whiteout or
sensor
something?
bar is from 2006.
A sensor bar.
You know the sensor bar doesn't need to be plugged in? It's
I
kind of wild.
know.
I just think it's wild that they like added a plug for it and it doesn't do anything.
Okay, we did it.
Oh yeah, because like the actual thing that determines where you're pointing it in relation to the screen is actually
Is the
in
remote
the-
itself. Yeah, and the sensor bar is
Yeah.
just how
All
it
this-
knows how to track the IR.
But you can do that with like a pair of fucking candles, can't you?
Yes.
Or
Or
like
an unplugged sensor bar.
Alright, I'm taking off this
Or
Wii Remote
the
condom.
unplugged-
Find it for me, huh?
wild.
We're gonna do this Wii Remote unprotected because I think it's actually interfering with the IR sensor.
So
Going condomless?
Yeah, we're going without protection.
Why not say hello with a missile?
Some call it
Why
playing
not
the Wii
say
Wall.
hello with a missile?
what's that iron?
Like you ticked him off. rest is all you.
Oh, I guess it's just Iron Guts is just they got armor piercing and anti-infantry.
Yeah, no, our Iron Guts are good.
Oh, okay. So God, man-eaters are so expensive.
Yeah, they're tier 4 infantry. What?
They are marked as tier 3.
Okay, maybe the pistol ones are the ones that.
Now's your chance.
You know, I still have a sealed copy of this game. So I bought
Okay.
it at Staples for like $10.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
reason
probably
that-
worth $10.
Oh yeah, I don't think people actually like want to buy this game.
I bought.
Like,
Here's the thing. I perhaps bought this game
A mistake.
under the influence of
Allow
peer
enemy
pressure
around you during power bomb.
about 3 years
All
ago
right, Samus. That's it for the test.
for about $10.
Looks like you took quite a bit of damage.
I can tell you exactly when I bought this. I bought this in December of
I wondered if this
2011.
too was a result of the power the baby gave
The
me.
baby.
Hey, so Braden,
Right. You're doing the
the big names mechanic. Are
Big dog
Greasus's big names always these 4?
Yes.
Okay, but
Yes,
they're random on
Greasus's
other
yeah.
characters, right?
Yes, and
Not even a
they're
fragment.
usually terrible.
None of the baby remained on me. I knew
The
it
baby.
wasn't true, but still
Okay,
couldn't
that's
help
number
looking at my
5?
brother
We've
and
reached
son.
Baby 5. We've entered
Baby
One
5.
Piece territory.
Never again would I encounter the baby.
6.
Never.
So
Ranked
Now
up
the
in
of it struck me
rating
once again.
stance? Who raids?
Mission completed.
Norska.
The planet
Greenskins.
was annihilated, and all
No, I mean like
were exterminated.
people, like
Something
players,
important.
who
Oh.
actually uses the
Stone
rating
Age.
stance for anything.
But it felt momentous.
I
to me.
sometimes do
Like-
it.
Like orcs, I get because orcs don't have rating stance; they have rating camp stance.
You can make a
I don't
decent
know how
amount of
much time
money
passed since then.
if you raid a
Days went by in their
big enough
quiet way,
region.
and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities.
But I was
Nothing
still
more
thinking
than a
about the
faded
baby.
memory.
It's all I was thinking about. As a woman, the only thing I can think about is babies.
Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS.
Does
I
this
know
count
you're-
when you say codename Baby's Cry?
The nickname
Yeah.
comes
That's
from the
7
fact
and 8.
that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space.
You
I
see,
altered the course of my
yeah.
ship as if this detour had already been
so
part of
yeah,
my plan.
people.
Baby's Cry.
There was an
It was
attempt.
as though it was
9.
crying specifically for me.
Whoa. It's
Late title card.
once again, Samus is a woman. She does not have children. So the only thing she cares about is her foster surrogate child, the baby Metroid,
Who died?
who died. And now she's going to have a man tell her what to do.
Why are we playing this?
I think the people voted.
You know why.
I don't.
Have you ever seen the channel twitch.tv/arbitrarywater?
Yeah.
This guy, he plays a bunch of weird old games. A lot of them aren't great.
You know what's wild? I've heard a lot
Also,
of people say
here's the
that,
other
like,
thing
if they
is
just
Team
removed
Ninja
the
made this
story of
game.
This game, that people would be like, yeah, this is totally fine.
Yeah. I remember someone on the Giant Bomb forums who very zealously defended this game.
Hey, I have to pick a name? I thought the names were like passive bonuses.
No, that's what it's going to be in the update.
Oh my
Is you
God.
can have all of them. Yeah,
Okay.
so this is Ninja Gaiden adjacent, so it counts as a Dubious character action game, Harley. But more
Ninja
importantly,
Gaiden
I've owned this
adjacent.
game for 3 years, and this is literally the first time I've played it. 2025 is going to be the year of justifying the stupid things I've bought over the last 4 years.
Yeah, the funny thing about this game is that reviewers tended to like it, whereas like people tended to be like, eh.
But yeah, I
Bribe stealer. Well, I get to do his unique tree at level 1.
yeah.
Who balanced this character? Well, I guess the balance is that it's terrible.
Okay, I am pointing the Wii remote at the screen. Do I need to hold it back a little bit? Okay.
Oh god, is this the scanning minigame from Prime?
See, the scanning in Prime was good because it was
Fireball.
quick and inoffensive.
And this is like Pixel Hunt?
And right now the video game says what if I don't see anything? What am I supposed to see? The baby.
Just hold B everywhere.
Oh, of course. The Federation.
Galactic Federation.
Apparently Samus's Seiyu in Japanese isn't complete ass like the dub. Yeah, I know, but we're playing this authentically. You think I'm gonna play this game in Japanese when I know the Japanese voice acting is better?
Yeah. Once again, Nihongo ga hanasemasen.
Yeah.
Oh,
But this is also the kind of the
Fancy meeting you here, princess.
Did you just call her princess?
Anthony.
not
There's
an
only one person who
inaccurate
calls me
title,
princess.
given she is
And that person is Anthony.
kind
Higgs
of
the
a
Galactic
bird
Federation
person
Army.
and kind of, you know,
the last Chozo.
yeah,
Sort
you know,
of.
So that's got to be at least princess
Adam Malkovich.
adjacent.
Look, it's Adam.
General in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only
What?
a trusted confidant.
You mean
but also
voice
my
acting
former
wise?
superior officer.
Better or worse than Wukong? Or do you
Yes.
just mean in
There
a
was a
general
time when I
sense
was
better or
enrolled
worse
in
than
the Galactic
Wukong?
Yeah,
Federation
this is kind of the rough period of Team
And then
Ninja.
Because I'll tell you this,
Well,
the
I was
voice
young
acting
and
of Black Myth
inexperienced.
Wukong is
As the result
serviceable,
of a certain
but
incident, I left
they didn't
Adam's
even try to
command
lip sync
and
it,
set
like,
out
at
on my
all.
path as a solitary bounty hunter.
I'm willing to bet that Black Myth Wukong probably is a better
The
game
first
than
words
this.
out of his mouth were typical coming from
And I'm not
Adam.
super like hot on Black Myth Wukong.
To
I just
answer
kind
his
of like,
question,
it's
I recounted the details of
it's
what
an
had brought me
entertaining
to
video
this
game that I
place.
got when I
And
purchased
then
the
I
graphics
asked what
card.
circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider,
Boy,
pierced my heart.
you know,
Commander, we're all prepped.
maybe maybe Metroid shouldn't talk.
No dice.
The Metroid can talk. They just need, you know, good writers
Yeah.
and actors.
This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out. and
If
can't
only
get the
we had
barrier
someone
wall
who
to
could
open.
morph into a ball.
We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull
No,
off
sorry,
without
we
collateral
forbid
damage.
you from morphing into a ball
What
because
we
reasons.
need is some way to put
'Cause
the
you
power
need to be
onto
put in your
one
place as a
centralized
woman.
location.
We just recorded our Mass Effect Andromeda pod.
Oh, is this the first one? Or this or
Yep. Second one will be sometime in January. We got a couple podcasts in the bank. For the rest of the month.
Did that guy just laugh uncontrollably at you shooting that door with a missile?
Just don't worry about it. Ugh. Samus.
All right,
What's with that cut eye?
I'm gonna go on ahead.
He's like, what the fuck was that? Did you just shoot a fucking missile at that door? What's wrong with you?
Can't believe no more missiles for you.
Adam hadn't authorized it, but I decided to remain on site.
Aw,
for
you
the
can't
sake of the
fucking
others.
squeeze
Samus has decided not to use bombs or missiles until Adam authorizes them. She is a strong, independent woman.
can't
Just
squeeze
chosen to
Vanguard
not do the
deploy
thing.
units behind armies anymore. That's annoying.
You know, they could have just written a better reason for her to not have them.
Yeah.
Like, just make them a
Oh,
finite thing,
Ridley
and then,
stole
like,
them.
she only showed up with one of them. Or, like, maybe she showed up, and they're like, ah, shit, we're out of missiles. Just like, here, take mine. Don't worry, I don't need them, because I'm cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she needs to give her missile tank to someone else.
Like, that would have been, like, a reasonable thing. It's like, oh, yeah, here, take these missiles.
Forward!
Like, you're a friend from my past. I want you to have these missiles.
You know,
Yeah,
it's,
you could do the tired old trope of her suit got damaged and the missiles don't work. Like, I don't care. That works.
Oh god, I forgot that Greasus is his fucking...
Adam
Greasus
has
is
not
more
yet
in
authorized
line
the
with-
use of bombs!
He's so slow, Brayden.
Yeah,
You know
no.
what the only thing that would make this better is if, like, she asks him, like, hey, Adam, I'm allowed to use bombs? And he says, like, why the fuck are you asking me?
Wait,
Like,
hold
"Lady,
on.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Why the fuck is my fucking ogre fire wizard as fast as heavy cavalry? This guy just...
Because ogres run fast.
But
Anyway.
he's like fucking whooping it.
Yeah, the ogre firebelly
I mean,
is
that's totally
drank
fine,
lava
except
from a
none of
volcano.
those people are around here. Literally none of those people who are in danger of her using those things are anywhere nearby her right
Yeah.
now. It'd be different if they had, like, a squad following her and it said, oh yeah, no, if you, like, let one of these off, it fucks up our suits, so please don't do that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine because we live in a timeline where, you know, Metroid Dread happened, and so Metroid is good again.
Yeah, it's wild. I feel like Nintendo, like, didn't even expect people to like Dread, except, you know, when you make a good
John
Metroid game, people
Cena
tend to like
loved
it.
Dread.
He did.
That's one of
I
my
wouldn't know, I
favorite
can't
weird
say.
anecdotes from Dan Reichert. Is apparently John Cena's a big Metroid fan.
You know, John Cena seems like he's just having a good time. You know? Pretty consistently, John Cena seems like he is almost always having a good time.
I assume I don't have authorization yet. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go.
Or another
If
way
only
they
a
could do
man would tell me what to do.
this, another way they could do this to make it less annoying is to just not put things in the starting areas that would require the stuff that you need authorization for. Just like, oh yeah, I don't need to do it because it's not fucking on. I remember very specifically one, what was his name? Brad Nicholson, once of Giant Bomb and formerly of Destructoid
Oh
and Touch
boy.
Arcade and all that.
Brad Nicholson is the deep lore.
Yeah. He at one point he was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this lady? She's in a zone where where without her suit, she's just going to die, and she just won't do it because she doesn't have authorization." It's like, lady, you are dying. This is stupid.
I will say that I love that the ogre Firebelly, because it's an ogre, it has high mass, can just cast spells mid-combat.
Yep.
That's pretty fucking neat.
I think the ogres are very fun in battle. I just think on the campaign map they're not fun. And that's why I'm excited for that rework. Is there a chance I might just end up playing greenskins? Who's to say?
I will say, I think it's really funny that they didn't change the Ogre Lord's name, like, just a little bit.
Yeah! Yeah. Listen, British people.
Well, it's
They're
just...
not real. They can't hurt me.
Well, no, it's just that it's, like, because so much of this game's, like, advertising and promotional materials are done via YouTube and streamers.
And, yeah,
and you physically can't say his fucking name without your shit getting
without your shit getting flagged. Yeah. Yeah, Gold Flag Maneater.
That sure is a name, you could call him.
He's dead.
Wait, is that a thing? Like someone's...
So,
Wait, who
his
died?
Gold Flag Maneater is one of the first named characters in the Warhammer universe, which is to say the 80s. British people in the 80s. Oh, is this going to be like Aliens but stupid?
There was some pervasive danger.
Probably.
throughout
Oh,
the-
I do like that
really?
guy's reaction, though.
I didn't know what had brought Adam here.
I don't know.
I just think it's so funny that the Firebelly is inexplicably like 45% faster than a regular ogre. Like this
He
guy
got that
has
fire
fucking-
in his belly.
This guy got fucking places to be.
They're coming out of the wall.
Take off.
I do think it might be a passive he has. Because I'm noticing that he seems to have a speed buff, but I can't see what it's from.
Oh no.
It's an eye monster.
Also, he just
Oh
knocked down
boy.
the
Oh
enemy ogre.
buddy. Oh golly. Okay, nope. Video game. Let me switch back to third person.
Nope, you're just gonna get punched to that.
Okay, I died. If only a man would tell me to use my missiles.
See, but this is one of the few situations where they could actually get away with saying, like, yo, no, don't use your missiles. They cause some sort of feedback.
Yeah,
loop that
they
fucks
have.
with
They
our
have.
suits. They could say, like, no, you will literally disable our suits and we'll all die. So please don't use your missiles during this fight. They could say that, but they don't.
Okay, I can't. The video game won't let me go out of.
I think you're starting to realize why this game might be considered dubious.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say, I hold this game requiring me, after playing Skyward Sword, I very much...
Run him down.
I very much was at the point where it's like, actually, you know what? Waggle is fine. The people were the problem.
The people.
The baby.
Beat this motherfucker to death. Thank you, Stank.
Okay, I had to dodge it.
Nothing's working. Listen up! Freeze guns
Also,
authorized.
kind of surprised my Noblar trappers, held the line for that entire battle, fighting
Oh,
an
thanks.
ogre tyrant.
Thanks, Adam.
He ate 112 Noblars, but did they run away? No.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing. And Samus, you attack the frozen spot.
I'm a woman.
Did that thing's eyeball just fly out?
Yeah, it was a bug. The eyeball was a bug the
explode.
whole time.
Samus, looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission, but I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so. Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known
What?
for giving the thumbs down during briefing.
What?
I had my reasons, though.
What? Everything about that
Commander
is the
Adam
stupidest
Malkovich
thing.
was normally cool and not one to joke around.
The first part about
But he
how
would
like
end all
everyone's
of
like,
his
yeah, we
missions
give the
in
thumbs
court
up
by
sign
saying,
during briefings,
Any
and she just does
objections, lady?
like the thumbs down for reasons, and no one says, "Hey, lady,
He
what
was
the fuck? You're in the
joking.
military.
The
What's
others
this
weren't.
about?
At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child.
Is this
They used kid gloves
insubordination?"
because I was a woman. And yet with Adam,
Also,
I was grateful for the
Here's the
nod.
other thing. Samus is
My past
6'2",
left me with an uneasy soul,
canonically.
and as a result,
Yeah, he's just like
touched me on
8'5".
some
What do you
level
want?
that
Yeah.
Adam would acknowledge that past by
He's a
calling me
really tall
something
man.
delicate,
Yeah, sure.
lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate.
I mean, she's not only 6'2",
My
she's
thumbs
also
down was
supposed
a
to be like
twofold response.
190
The
pounds.
sign
Yeah.
of derision being
That makes
called a
sense if you're
lady,
6'2".
and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the
I
fact
was
that
just
I
a
knew
dumb
they had so
girl.
much yet to
I
learn.
didn't know.
Among them was
So, like,
Anthony.
are all these people
In the
fucking
face of his
Spartan 2s
well-meaning
from Halo?
behavior and that of the other soldiers,
Would they feed this
my response
motherfucker?
was to become increasingly bitter.
Yeah, did they get Super Chozo
I was
power?
determined,
Is
always
this
with
game
something to
canon?
prove.
Yes.
A chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down,
Yes,
I would
this takes
easily be
place
broken.
between
And beyond that,
Super Metroid and
I was
Fusion.
scared. But even in the
Yeah,
naivete
because
of
Fusion
my youth,
brings up Adam a bunch.
I could
right?
see in Adam's
Yeah.
joking manner how close he felt to me.
Anyways, Fireball's
Adam
actually
knows
kind of
my
useful
past.
on the Fire Belly
He knows
because
me
he,
better
like,
than anyone
can
else.
actually hit shit with it.
Yeah, that checks
Confession
out.
time.
Because,
Because I
he's
was so
tall
young
enough
when
to
I lost
look
both my
over
parents,
the
there's no
battlefield.
question I saw Adam as a father figure.
Oh my god.
When I rebelled
Oh, I
against him,
forgot all the fucking
I knew I could
buildings
get away with
in
it. And his paternal
Ogre
compassion in the face of my
cities
rebellion
suck butt
reinforced
because
the
you're not
special
supposed to
bond I
have
formed.
cities.
I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam.
I just wish
And yet,
someone would understand
When
me.
time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know. The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety.
Yeah.
Consider this
When I
extremely
think about
dangerous. Be careful as you
how
make
much
your
I
sweeps.
love Metroid, I think about the lengthy
There's one
cinematic
problem.
cutscenes.
The wireless interference in this facility is all pervasive.
Yeah, don't you?
Yeah.
Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Justin.
Lyle,
The baby.
investigate
So
sector
you're
1.
playing a game
Shoulder
of less
restraint
than
with
stellar
explosives.
repute.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Police,
it's not Stellar Blade.
cover sector 2. Repair any equipment.
Then
you come
again, what
across.
is?
Anthony.
Not enough
Sector
things
3.
are still
Leave it
blade.
to
You know,
to decide
sometimes
whether
you just want to
plasma guns
see
are called for.
a
All
very
right,
well sculpted
James,
buttocks.
check out the control
Yeah.
bridge. Our communication issues might
I mean, we
Yes,
saw
sir.
a little bit of that at the very beginning of the game.
and KG.
I mean, it's a
That's
teenage
true.
game. I would be
Residential
disappointed if
quarters
it didn't have some
investigate any
buttocks.
trace of survivors.
Do they really need to show
Each of
like
you is
all these
authorized to use
dudes?
a
Like, yo,
freeze
look
gun.
at this dude.
No, it's gonna be real sad when they all die.
Navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running. Looks like your comm system is still functional. Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of
Let's
saying
get
it can
gut
vaporize
plate
humans
because we,
instantly.
God, we need to.
You should be well aware of how
The
dangerous
fact that
power bombs
Greasus
are,
is
how
as
devastation
big a
can't be
fucking
obstructed
unit
with
model
common
as he
materials.
is, and he only has
Once the mission
60
in the
base
system
armor
management
is
room complete,
insane.
I need you
That's
to report
fine.
back. I'll give you your next
Is this a
orders
rogue
then.
trader thing?
No.
No, it's
Total Warhammer.
Especially
Total
careful
War.
as you execute your mission.
So same ballpark.
Basically,
Gracious Goldtooth.
That's the end of the
the
briefing.
dude's literally the size of a bus,
It was the
and
first joint mission
like
I'd been a part
50
of since
people at a
becoming
time can
freelance
attack
bounty
him,
hunter.
and he
And of
has
course, it was the first time since my
like
Federation days that I
ba-
was following the
essentially
orders of a
no
commanding officer.
armor and essentially
Having
no
received
melee
mission orders from
defense.
Adam, I felt confused and strangely.
And he is he is
unexpected
exclusively a
turn of
melee character.
It made me feel excited
Understood, Adam.
to take orders from a man. Oh.
Can I deploy a camp this turn? No, I have to wait till
No.
next turn.
Sorry, you're not authorized to use the camp.
Head for the system management room.
Well, I'm Greasus Goldtooth. Who do I have to ask permission
Adam doesn't
from?
want you to deploy camps.
Oh, fuck Adam. Adam should not be allowed to tell me that I can't use a
Are
core
you a
mechanic.
strong, independent woman bounty hunter?
I
You
am a
don't need
strong,
no man.
I am a strong, independent ogre.
That's
You know
right.
what else they could have done to like make this like make more sense? Make it actually take place during a time when she is part of the military.
Yeah.
be
Oh, you
taking
mean
orders.
wow?
Okay,
But then
here's-
it wouldn't be about motherhood.
Like, here's the thing, actually. Quick question. When was Samus ever actually part of the military?
It's her backstory, more or less.
No, her backstory is that her village, her
Her-
parents were killed by space pirates.
Yeah,
she
and
was
then
raised by
she was raised by
alien bird
Chozo.
people.
But also, she was in the military for a bit. IDK. Ask Sakamoto, the Metroid man. He'll tell you.
All I'm saying is Samus does not strike me as the kind of person who would join the military.
Well, I have great news. The Samus in this game loves being in the military. She misses it so badly. And she's just like, oh, if only someone would tell me exactly what to do.
Is there... Okay, what should I actually build in my 4 minor settlements?
Just build gold.
Oh, but the gold building sucks so hard, dude.
Yeah, but you gotta...
It's 150 gold per turn at tier 3. It's terrible. Like, I'm getting more money trading fucking resources to the Skaven.
Is this working now? There we go.
Hello, Justin.
Hi. It was working for a bit, and then it stopped working. Are you controlling this with a D-pad?
Oh, buddy, am I?
I was hoping that wasn't true.
You think I'm using a nunchuck for this? No, this game definitely feels like, let's say, a victim of, Nintendo being Nintendo and advocating for unorthodox control schemes for the sake of it.
Shenyang is right over there. Could I get there in 10 turns? I could probably get there in 10 turns. I'd have to walk through some dwarf territory, but, like, sure. Alright. Should I... I could put a camp down now. Camps can't move, can they?
No. That's one of the things they're fixing.
Wait. Why would you have a camp if you can't? Like, that's the purpose of a camp, is to be able to pack it up and move it.
Yeah. No, it's why the ogres weren't very fun on the campaign map. And they're finally reworking them.
So is it that the camp can move, or that you can, like, break it down and put it somewhere else?
I believe you can move the camp, it just costs meat.
Let's see.
Also,
All right.
meat matters more, I
Well,
guess, in this rework. Which makes sense.
It is kind of what they're known for.
They like meat, they like gold. Ah!
Here's the thing. I gotta go all the way over here. I guess I could make the...
Blue dots show the location of items. Why don't you just give me the...
I mean, Fusion and Zero Mission also put a dot on the screen and for items you didn't pick up.
Oh my god. Click. I guess because I have the Maw Gate, I'm supposed to be, like...
Is it above that?
Yep,
supposed to
there
be,
we go.
like, focusing on doing, like, global recruitment, because I get it faster with the unique building here.
You also get, as Greasus, you get more money from raiding and sacking.
I'm just trying to decide if I actually
Came up.
want to make my camp here in my territory, or if I want to wait like 5 turns to make it in enemy territory.
Harley, here's my sincere recommendation. I think you should wait 3 days and have a better time.
Having a better time is overrated.
Well,
Are you
I don't.
considered having a bad time.
Yeah, if you play it now, you get to brag later on down the line how you did the ogres before they patched it.
Listen, I did Beast.
beat Radon
I played as the
patch.
Beastmen before they did that rework. And let me tell you, the Beastmen greatly benefited.
Yeah, the Beastmen got crazy. They went from being like one of the worst factions
to actually being fun to play.
Yeah, for like unironically for like a couple of for a couple months there, Beastmen were the best faction in the game.
Oh yeah, Torok's just destroying stuff.
All right, well, we got to mosey on over because we need to get to like here.
Let's mosey.
We gotta get schmovin'.
Would you say this controls poorly? It looks like it, but I can't tell.
So here's the thing: the actual movement around is fine. What makes this game awkward is the switching between third person and first person. Because basically, to switch to first person, I just have to point the Wii remote at the screen.
So who made Federation Force?
That was
Because I'm wondering if this is
Was
the
that
last
Mercury
Japanese
Steam?
made- Was this the last Japanese-made Metroid? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Oh, it was Retro.
Retro
Yeah, this
made
was the last
Federation
Japanese-made
Force.
Metroid.
Next Level Games made Federation Force.
Okay. That checks out.
I did not even remember that Federation Force existed.
Nor should you.
You remember Metroid Prime Hunters? Remember that game?
I do.
I do.
I
game's
played a
totally
lot of that
good.
game.
Totally fine. Plays
I
well.
would not say it's good. It's fine.
I played a
It's
lot
better
of
than
that
this.
game's multiplayer.
No, that
Yeah.
game's multiplayer was fun. You got together with friends
was-
and then you just shot each other with your DSs out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, I'm gonna need like the X-ray beam or something to get that. That's my guess. No, Next Level Games, yeah, they made Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3. They made the Punch-Out game for the Wii. They're based in, I believe they're Canadian. So they're another one of the Western developers that Nintendo owns.
Samus.
Good
close
job,
the hatch on your
lady.
right and head towards Sector 1.
Oh, those Mario Soccer... That second Mario Soccer game is A-okay.
I'll leave you to survey Sector 1.
What, the
The one
Wii
for the
one?
Wii.
Metroid Federation
That
one
one was
Force
horribly
seems-
broken.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was fun.
Super
Yeah.
unbalanced. Super...
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, dry bones equals win.
Yeah,
Fun.
no, you grab the dry bones, and then you have a teleport move that...
Yeah, you just teleport behind the goalie and score, basically.
Yeah. Oh, they made... Wait, Next Level Games made Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon? Did they make, like, a port of it for something? Did they help work on that XCOM-like that Julian Gallup developed for the 3DS launch?
So wait, Metroid Prime happens before...
Yes,
All of
because
the-
there
all
are
of the
Metroids in Metroid Prime.
All all of the Metroid Prime games happen between 1 and 2.
Yeah. Because in Metroid 2, she destroys all the Metroids.
Except for last
In
one,
retrospect, maybe
which is
not like the best
Infinity.
thing to have in your second game. Just kill all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they found ways to make 3 more games after that.
Yeah.
'Cause as of Metroid 4, Samus is a Metroid.
Yeah.
So now you can make all the Metroids you want.
I'm not sure which one is Metroid 4.
Fusion.
Sure.
The Skaven I was.
I mean,
training
to be
with
fair,
are
Lionheart,
gone.
Luigi's Mansion 3 is one of the best looking games on the Switch.
It seems like I've never played Federation Force, but that game's... I wonder if that game was supposed to be something else, and then Nintendo was just like, let's turn it into Metroid.
That would not be unsurprising.
Because Nintendo doesn't actually have any idea what to do with this game, this
Yeah.
series.
No, they
You could just look at the third game and say do that, but apparently they can't.
no,
fathom.
and it took some Spaniards.
I mean, Fusion and Zero Mission were good.
Yeah.
Great, even.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How long is this game?
Probably, I bet
8 hours.
8 to 10. I bet standard 8 to 10 hours.
Okay. See, here's one of the great things about Metroid Dread is, if you know what you're doing, you can get through that game pretty quick.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
this
the true.
game
Yeah, true
is
with every Metroid game.
apparently... Yeah, 9
to 10 hours.
13 hours. 9 to 13 hours, depending on how much you want to do of it.
Okay. To be
Are you
clear,
dedicated to
I'm
finishing it?
playing through this entire video game. Unless I get very angry at it.
It's probably not the worst. Like to play, it's probably not the worst thing ever. It's just all the. You have to be authorized to use your Varia suit in this super hot area.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, but what if Adam praises me?
Like, you could just say something along the lines of, like, yeah, I didn't bring my Varia suit. So I don't have it. I need to find something.
My Varia suit is
you
being
could just-
repaired.
Yeah. Like, it is so easy to get around this stupid fucking narrative bullshit.
They didn't want to.
Yeah, they created basically the worst decision they could have to make. The
I
stupid
do
narrative
think it's
decision,
funny that
and they just
Metroid Man
leaned into it.
used the cachet from Metroid Dread to make another Famicom Detective Club. Because
he
the
should've.
Metroid Man is also the Famicom Detective Club man.
I
He's
thought
just been
Gunpei
trying to make
Yokoi
Famicom Detective
was
Clubs
the
this
guy
whole time.
who did Metro. Who?
I mean, Gunpei
Did
Yokoi
Metroid.
did work on Metroid, yes, but Sakamoto is the guy who's kind of been behind most of the games in the series.
Metroid 1 was apparently directed by Satoru Okada. And Sakamoto was an artist on Metroid 1.
Listen, just play the first Metroid and type in Justin Bailey as a code.
Yeah.
And then, cool stuff.
Or just play Zero Mission. Because Zero Mission is like What If Metroid 1, but with a functional
good.
Better. But does Zero Mission have a Justin Bailey mode?
No,
And
you cannot.
play- you
But
can
it
play
does have
Metroid
that
1.
epilogue where you have to do stealth in the space pirate ship.
And then you get the gravity suit and screw attack, which were not in the original game. Super Metroid was directed by Sakamoto, though.
Yeah.
hell of a game from what I understand. I've never beaten it, but I probably should one day.
It's fantastic. Incidentally, also a game where Samus is occasionally portrayed as a mother figure. So, sorry.
I mean, that's fine. In this game, she doesn't seem to be portrayed as a mother figure. She just keeps saying baby a lot.
Yeah, and she feels bad about the baby because she doesn't have any babies of her own to get that declining birth rate up.
Do you think that maybe they were just super into the Justin Bieber song?
No.
I hate you.
It was the Justin Bieber song out at this point in time.
In 2010? Yeah.
Yeah, he absolutely was.
No, I thought that baby song came out later, but I don't remember.
No, it's
time.
Time
isn't real, Justin.
No, it's not.
It's just a matter of perception.
I was not listening to pop music. I never have, but especially wasn't then. I'm sorry, I was too busy listening.
What Meshuggah album came out in 2010?
I don't know. I mean, Obzin was already out, so everybody was listening to Bleed over and over and over again.
I don't know what that is.
All the drummers in the world were like, "Holy shit, this is impossible." Meshuggah is a metal band, and they've released a song called Bleed, and it has a lot of very difficult drum patterns in it. I was not listening to Meshuggah in 2010.
Oh, okay. I know why this guy was so fast. So he's got the farter trait, which gives him bonus move speed, and also I had spent meat on the ogre buff in the battle.
Yes. Yeah, Gunpei Yokoi apparently a pretty good manager type. I'd believe that. And then he managed to make the Virtual Boy. And suddenly they didn't want anything to do with him.
Every single great at Nintendo has had their failures.
Yeah, but the difference is that only one of them has died in a freak accident.
Is there a conspiracy that Nintendo killed Gunpei Yokoi?
Not a real one, but
you just started it.
There's a non-zero chance.
That
someone at Nintendo wanted him dead
because he made the Wonder Swan.
Like that motherfucker.
How dare he?
How dare he make this console that's slightly better than the Game Boy?
And it has Final Fantasy on it. Those monsters.
Hey, so did the Game Boy.
Yeah, but by that point, Square had defected.
So Final Fantasy was never, aside from Final Fantasy Adventure, there was no Final Fantasy games for the game.
Yeah, there were Saga games.
It was a Saga game and the first Secret of Mana game.
Yeah.
No, the first Secret of Mana game is called Final Fantasy Gaiden Seiken Densetsu.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy game.
Oh.
Listen, we did a podcast on it.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the
easily a top 10
Zelda
original
songs.
Game Boy game.
Oh yeah, not even like in terms of like early Game Boy games too. Like it's not even close. It's like
like
this game's fucking great
that game came out like 3 years before Link's Awakening.
Yeah. I would argue that I would rather play that version of the game than the remake that they made on the Game Boy Advance.
I don't think that's a controversial opinion. I think people are generally pretty lukewarm on Sword of Mana. Well, there's a missile tank up there. But how do I get
you authorized to get it?
You gotta roll to it through a vent somewhere.
I gotta roll to it through a vent somewhere.
I've
But can't you
played
just
enough
reload
Metroid.
your missiles? Like, aren't missiles infinite?
No, see, look,
No.
and then dun 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 dun.
They did a second yeah, but then I'd have to play a game on iOS.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, playing a game on a phone, disgusting. Who would ever do that?
Monsters, really.
Oh, I need a super missile to go through this door. See, guys, it's like a real Metroid.
See, can you call Adam and say, hey, can I use super missiles?
Breeding room.
Is that something you're being prevented from using?
I'm not
I don't
authorized to use them.
Like, I can understand why he would say, hey, don't use power bombs, because those things are, in fact, large explosions on a spaceship. Not a good idea. But everything else...
Like, the weapons you could make an argument for. Like, you could say, like, like, these weapons are unstable, they could kill everyone, they could destroy this ship and kill everyone on it.
Form of a researcher's corpse.
But, like, the defensive abilities and all that other shit, that's really fucking stupid.
Dead,
I'm sorry.
You can't wear your
apart by
best
something
suit.
large.
How the fuck on turn 8
This one
is
attacked by a different type.
Hellman Gorst A, level
As I studied the
12, and
violence this
B
creature had
on
wrought,
my doorstep?
I felt something in the
Because you're playing
presence
on
of
very
adult
hard.
intelligence.
Also, why does this army of mostly skeletons... I feel like I could beat this with 4 ogre bulls. They're just skeletons.
You know what?
Yeah,
She
but
hasn't said
Hellman
baby in a
Gorst
while.
buffs skeletons.
Hellman Gorst buffs zombies.
Okay, is there anything in here I need to get, or was that just Samus being like, I'm a woman?
Is this like you gotta scan something? Do you gotta scan?
Oh, there we go. It's a lab worker.
He's definitely dead.
Alright.
Have you tried shooting his corpse?
No, I can't. It won't let me.
Cowards.
Is this the MGS1 font?
It's a non-zero
Where?
chance of it being the font. Looks like it.
So, do you think they'll make a Metroid Prime 2 remastered like they did for Prime 1? Or was that a...
I know people are more lukewarm on Metroid Prime 2.
Yeah, but I'd still like to play a remaster of it.
I think
It's a good game.
given that the
Great game.
rumor was all 3, my guess is they put out Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remastered before Prime 4.
Like right before? Fair enough.
That is my guess.
Yeah, Prime 2 is very good. Like, my problem with Prime 2 is that the Dark World stuff can be a drag sometimes. Metroid Prime 3, I've never actually finished. Partially because Wiimote. But also just, I don't get the same vibe from that game.
Has characters in it.
People talk.
Once
It's
again,
a lot
not
more
something I
linear.
want from a Metroid game is people talking.
Yeah, as Landhart says, Prime 3 would require a lot of work. One of the major things it would require is, I don't think it would just require aim assist, because that game's enemies actually move really fast, and the only reason it works with a Wiimote is because you can lock on and it moves the camera with the enemies. And here's ZP laughing at Metroid Prime because he doesn't have good taste.
Hi, ZP.
Welcome to the circus of values.
What? Why are you? Why am I being...
That was a random Bioshock reference I was not expecting.
No, ZP was laughing,
leadership?
and that's what my brain thought.
Elman Gorst ate my leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what all vampire coasts do.
And also, be glad he doesn't start with a Mortis engine anymore.
He literally does.
It still does, Brayden.
Oh.
Yeah, still does.
He's a Mortis engine.
The Bioshock store call out that always recurs in my head is come back when you get some money, buddy. I don't know why it's that one, but
I do not where to go. Did I?
So you're
Welcome
playing a
to
Metroidvania.
Metroid.
Because I can't do anything in this room.
Is there not a panel you can interact with?
Have you considered asking Adam what to do?
Yeah.
Adam, I'm a weak woman. It won't
Once
let
again,
me lock
only
on any of these
within-
panels.
Would have been a fine mechanic saying like, "Yo, you could call Adam and ask him for advice. Like, hey, where do you guys should go?" And he'd be like, "Oh, well, I'm monitoring this."
Well, lady,
But he's still
you
here.
gotta... Because I fell through a vent, and that's how I ended up here.
Can you not go through that door right there to the right?
No, there's a super missile
There's an
lock on it.
There's an arrow pointing you that way. What about that red door super missile? What if you try to shoot it with a regular missile?
You can't.
No.
So, Brayden, are you having fun?
I'm not having unfun.
What does unfun mean?
I'm actually disappointed that you played this game.
Why?
Because I was
Because
expecting you
Metroid's
to play...
bad.
No, I was expecting you to play Battle Spire for our podcast.
Oh, don't worry.
You gonna do it tomorrow?
If only a man would authorize me to use the super missile. Am I... I'm not... I'm going to... I'm... Oh, I see what I...
So the part of this game that...
That's real dumb.
The part of this game that I always found weird is it's trying to be a third-person action game while also maintaining Metroid Prime-isms,
Yes.
and they don't marry very well. Like, honestly, with this game being anime horseshit, they should have just made, like, some sort of, like, cell-shaded or anime fucking permutation of Samus in the world of Metroid.
I might have hated that more.
Yeah, well, who cares? This game's anime
care.
horseshit.
I know, but
Yeah.
Listen, I just think, you know, it's a real shame that Samus is a weak woman.
That has multiple neuroses that lead to...
Yeah,
more
I just think,
neuroses.
you know... I just think more video games need to really... I'm saying that
Infantilize women.
Metroid Other M is the anti-woke video game we need.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like when you really get into the baby stuff, like, they really do just infantilize Samus as a character.
oh really? In this game?
In this game where she needs a man to tell her what to do. And she has a mental breakdown when she sees Ridley, who she's blown up like 4 times by this point.
You remember in Metroid Dread, when you find Kraid locked up in this planet For some
Yeah.
reason, all Samus can do is heave a deep sigh at having to kill the same fuck-ass dragon.
That is the
Where's
same
the enemy?
fuck-ass hit me here button.
Is it that red thing that opened up right there? To your left?
Also, what do you have against fuck-ass dragons, Harley?
I just wish they would stay dead.
Is Kraid really a dragon?
Yeah.
Anyway, Harley's playing as the ogres before the update because he wants to have a bad time.
I don't know. That update seems kind of cool.
Yeah. But ogres as they are now...
I'm having fun.
Samus, proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your next destination is a little further ahead.
Oh, a Japanese game that thinks the military is bad?
What? Next you're gonna tell me that, like, Godzilla absolutely represents some sort of malefuck.
Next you'll tell me that this Japanese game thinks organized religion is bad.
Ugh.
Especially Western-coded organized religion. Almost as if there's some sort of historical context I'm missing. I should play Rise of the Ronin, because literally the first boss of that game is Matthew Perry. Commodore Matthew Perry.
I thought you were going to say the actor? Like,
No,
what?
not Matthew Perry the actor, R.I.P. Pour one out.
You're talking about the man who forced Japan
the man
to
who
trade.
said, open the country. He had gunboats. Guns. But which had guns. Big
Yeah,
guns.
you know, that's one way to get people to open the country up.
But yeah, that's literally the first boss of the game, is you fight the Western man.
What game is this again?
Rise of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin.
Because it takes place during the, what is it, the... Bakumatsu era?
Mhm.
That sounds right. So, you know, you also get guns.
Yep.
Yeah, I would like to play that. But instead I'm playing this.
Oh, I didn't realize this was a settlement battle. It didn't... Hold on. It didn't tell me it was a settlement battle.
They don't need to.
Do ogres not get told about settlement battles?
What?
What? No.
No. Sometimes they
Is it a minor settlement battle?
No, I've got walls and gates and 2 capture points.
Hey, Braden,
Yeah.
how much time and effort did you put into your banner?
What
Like
banner?
green, the Photoshop, the green Samus thing.
No, that's the
You
Japanese box art.
Oh, that's that's really the fucking Japan. What? Oh my god, it looks so bad.
No, that's the Japanese box art.
Yeah, how else are you going to get Japanese people to buy this video game unless you put like an anime lady on the cover?
And also look at the font design.
Is
It's
it really, is it like a reverse? Is it like a reverse cover thing?
yeah, and the reverse the other side of the cover is her in the Zero suit with the ponytail.
Cute.
Actually, from what I understand, Metroid was never really popular.
No one in Japan
Yeah.
gives a fuck about Metroid.
Wait, I thought you were on a spaceship.
Yeah, I'm on a research station. And the only research stations Samus goes on are the ones that
He blows up by the end.
conveniently explode and also have a bunch of biological life forms that need to be studied and or blown up.
Sometimes both.
Brad Shoemaker from GiantBomb.com gave this game 4 stars.
I gotta say, I recall him having a positive opinion of this.
I'll say this: it moves fine.
Like, gameplay-wise, you don't look like you're having much trouble.
No. I just think philosophically this game deserves to be here. Oh, fake biomes which represent planets she's visited. Wow. Get it?
Hey.
Hey, Brayden, have you
Yes?
seen the clip of Kiara opening up the skill tree
The
for
Path of Exile
and
2
then
skill
having
tree.
immediately getting anxiety, being like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I'm
mean,
sorry,
if I
I'm
had
too
ever
busy looking
didn't-
for skills to slot in my items.
If I didn't know about that already, and I was playing Path of Exile 2 right now, I'd probably also have the same kind of reaction.
Yeah.
Just Path of Exile 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. People seem
I
very
assume
into
not.
it.
I assume you've seen Path of Exile's sphere grid insanity.
I have. It's very large.
Cowards.
Yeah,
I
don't
played
worry,
the
I'll
first
follow a
Path of
build
Exile
guide
for a
and then
total of 4
farm for
hours, and then I
the
never played it
overpowered
again.
skills I need.
I'm sorry that I like choices.
Yeah, I know. That's
Choices
why
matter, is what you're saying.
Yeah, choices
Yeah.
matter. We just got done talking about
I
a game
know,
where
as
choices
someone
don't matter.
who has admitted to resetting Fire Emblem games over and over again to get optimal level ups.
Yeah.
Path of
so?
Exile is a game for sick people like you.
Are you telling me you have never reset a Fire Emblem game to
Yeah,
get
are
a
you
better
saying
level
that
up?
you've never reset while playing a Fire Emblem game?
You
No,
got
I've reset
plus-
while playing
you
a
got-
Fire Emblem game, but usually not for level ups.
Are you telling me you've never gotten a level up where you get like 1 point in a useless stat, and you just
And then
go,
felt
"Fuck
like,
that."
man, fuck that. Yeah, I'm with.
No,
Yes,
I
I've
Never
accept.
fucking done that.
I accept the judgment.
You know what's cool about the Shining Force games is the level ups are kind of predetermined, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah,
like, rolling.
but the difference is there are only 3 Shining Force games.
They all
there's
kind
more
of are
than
mid.
3.
They're all
I
kind of just
accept
okay.
I accept the RNGesus and its cruelty.
I have
There
a
is
better idea.
there's
What
a
if they
total
just...
of 7 Shining Force games.
What were you saying, Harley?
9 if
Nothing.
you count
Talking to myself.
No.
the different scenarios
Probably-
of separate games.
Harley, are you gonna get the Omens of Destruction?
I would have to ask him.
Oh,
Harley, what's your favorite defeat trait?
I don't. No, I don't think I have a favorite.
Isabel's pretty good.
yeah. Well, you don't. That's not in the game anymore.
I know.
Sure, it is.
For enemy
It should-
lords who defeat you.
Yeah, for
I got an Excel charge.
Has there ever been a Fire Emblem game that just lets you choose where your point goes, or that just does an RNG? You have 1, 2, 4
yes.
points to spend.
Gaiden.
So, no. So
played Gaiden,
in
it didn't
Path
do
of
that.
Radiance,
Oh wait.
once you
Path
beat
of
the
Radiance,
game,
right.
you unlock fixed growths mode, which replaces the random growths with more set growths based on your character's, base growth rates, class, and stat, and like what weapons they're equipped with.
Did that wind up being broken? Is that why you just never did it again?
So it's one of those things where it's most characters will end up having stuff pretty close to their average stats, so it's not actually overpowered.
Yeah, it's more like
It's more like,
just
hey, do you
rounding
want
off the edges.
consistency?
yeah. It's like not wanting to roll for D&D level ups, Justin.
Yeah, I can't think of
Justin.
anyone who
I-
has made the
Hey.
mistake of not just taking the average every time.
Yeah, I rolled and I have terrible HP right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you got to stick
What if
with
you just
it.
took
If
the
you
average?
if you pray to RNGesus, you must accept
Your
his
fate.
vengeance.
I stopped praying to any kind of Jesus a long time ago.
That's see,
See, there you just.
That's why
saying
your
how
roll
you're-
stuck.
yeah,
Yep.
not just. Yeah. Oh no, it's a thingy.
What if you dropped an elevator on it?
What? What if I dropped an elevator on myself?
Yeah.
I feel no regret.
How far back did this say?
Not very far.
So is this on a real Wii U or a special?
No, this is
Wii
on
U?
this is on my Wii. This is on the Wii we got for Christmas of 2006.
Ah.
Hooked up to my retro tank.
Ah.
Hooked up to my capture card.
I love input lag.
Which is hooked up onto your computer.
Which is hooked up to my computer. But also
No, actually,
hooked up
most
to the
capture
television.
cards, yeah. I was gonna say most
Can you
capture
shoot-
cards don't have very much input lag.
Can you shoot from there? Shoot the thing from
No,
a
it
ledge?
won't let me go first. Oh, there we go.
What happened?
No, it won't let me lock on yet.
Well, that's bullshit.
Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to hide in that little crevice.
Yeah. You probably have to go to the other side first.
Yeah, look at this here woman dropping an elevator on herself.
Just realized I don't have to worry about where my spells are being placed. Spells don't affect large units very much.
Yeah, most of the targeted ones don't.
Well, like, even Burning Head isn't gonna do much
No.
damage to a unit of, like, Ogre Bowls.
What? Oh God!
Yeah, that was.
Did he
that was
just grab
bullshit.
you?
Yeah. You have to deal with clunky dropping mechanics.
No, I have to. I am literally sitting multiple feet back from the screen.
You were also turned around, so like when you went to first person, you were looking the wrong way, which probably didn't help.
No.
I guess, Harley, my problem with Burning Head is I find it to be one of the trickier things to aim, because you really do have to be careful.
It's a
about
little
that.
more
Like,
erratic than some of the other line spells.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that weird banking big angle it sometimes has, where it's like hooks it just ever so slightly by like
Well,
20
so
to
the
30
great
degrees.
the thing I like about it is, one, I actually kind of like that it's a little random. Two, it's really useful in siege battles because siege battles have lots of
'Cause it
tight
bounces.
corridors and it bounces.
What
I
did you
can hit.
post What did you post a picture of, Yatsu? And is that man's not wearing pants?
Oh, that
That's
was
the dude
yesterday.
From Darcy's Wing.
That was Garzy's wing.
Oh.
And you're right,
Okay.
he's not wearing pants. I didn't realize that until after I posted it.
Hey, remember when we watched Garzy's wing, Harley, and we were enlightened as a result?
I
And
do remember that.
We all have grown up a little bit more. We know more about ourselves as a result of Garzy's wing.
I don't know
I mean,
about
I've
that.
learned a lot about myself and about
Really one of the most enlightening enriching animes
about,
we've
you
ever
know,
watched.
the kind of stuff the Sci-Fi Channel was,
Yeah. I don't regret it. I don't regret forcing you guys to watch an extra 30 minutes worth of commercials because
No.
boy, that was better.
No,
You
that
didn't
that's
force me.
It's like how the riff tracks for the Star Wars Holiday Special has the commercials.
Yeah, you didn't force me to watch anything. If I didn't want to be there, I wouldn't have been there.
Yo, could we perchance use some of this fucking ogre mass and, push out of this bullshit and kill that lord?
That's what ogres... That's what they're good for. You cycle charge them around, and they kind of knock infantry around. And then once you get, like, Mornfang, Cav, you can also knock other Cav around.
The other cav, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, Morntooth Cavalry can... they can't send them flying because Cav doesn't have a flying animation, but you can, like, big stagger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the ogre's game plan in Total War Warhammer, is, you just have big, beefy boys who...
With really derpy fucking hitboxes.
Some of them have derpy hitboxes. And you just charge them around. Like, the ogre's best ranged unit, is called a lead belcher, and it's just an ogre wielding a cannon that he has stuffed with shrapnel.
I think my favorite ogre kingdoms might actually nowadays be Scrag.
Yeah.
Of your two options.
I didn't like him when he started in Myrmidon.
Yeah, but now he starts...
right below Correct.
Yeah, he starts...
Huckendorf.
Yes, he starts...
Who is still fighting?
Well, I mean, the first settlement you're supposed to attack is that independent kingdom. What is it? Matorka? Or
Yeah, you
Matorka?
basically fight the border princes.
Who is the one unit still on this battlefield stopping me from leaving? Oh my god. Are you...
I remember when Gorgers were super overpowered.
Holy shit. There is a fucking Onyx Crowman who's bugged out and is not deteriorating the way he should.
I do like that they're giving Greasus a mechanic that's just, I'll pay you to fuck off.
I'll pay you to leave. Shoot that guy with a fireball, Stank. You missed, Stank.
Yeah.
You missed again, Stank. He's not taking damage. My game is bugged.
I'm sorry.
I cannot win the battle.
You should have won better.
I have no other ranged unit. Oh, you know what? I can win. Hold on. Everybody get on that fucking victory point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This plays better than I was expecting. Even if, like, you know, people have their, let's say, viable problems with, I don't know, this being the first new Metroid game in, like, 6 years. Well, first new, I guess, 3 years. Because
Yeah, Metroid Prime 3 did come out on the Wii.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 3 was a Wii game.
And I thought Metroid Prime Collection was on the Wii U.
No, it was on the Wii, and then it was digitally put on the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there are 2 of these fuckers? Fuck you. Oh, I'm dead. I'm a woman.
What?
This is a game where you play as a weak woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's I just think about that guy on the Giant Bomb forums who loved this game.
Uh-huh.
It's in my room.
Purpose do Noblars serve?
Is this like a Nintendo Defense Force thing? Is that what this is?
Yeah, we had a pretty bad...
Just like anything Nintendo can do.
This
to
is
me?
also the same person who loved Lightning Returns, which I agree with more.
I mean, I'm not going to say that Lightning Returns is a good game. I will say that that entire ending sequence is fire. I especially like the part where Possessed Hope T-poses down from the heavens. It's very good.
I just think that game is experimental and stupid.
It's easily the best of the 13 games.
Yeah. Okay, gotta use missiles against these fuckers. Nope. You gotta hit him in the back? No, you gotta hit him with charge shots. When the thingy's exposed, I see.
What do you people consider the 7th gen? I'm not sure what that means.
7th, so technically the first gen is like Pong home consoles
Uh-huh.
and the Magnavox.
So then
Fair
what,
child
Atari,
Yeah.
then Nintendo.
It's a very it's a very, no one actually uses this term except weirdos sort of thing, but yeah, the 7th gen is 360, PS3, Wii.
Oh, okay. I remember people being very happy about that generation between the years 2008 and 2010.
Yeah.
And then not so happy about it after that.
Hey, you know, I will be on record as saying that as far as bullshit that I like to play, it's no the PS4.
PS4 is better?
Yeah, the PS4 was better on that front.
He asked for.
Shut up. Shut your stupid, insipid mouth.
Oh, jeez.
There's no need to be mean.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? That's the most insulting thing you've ever said at me. And I have 3 witnesses that heard it happen.
Jesus, you can't be that mean. That shit's mean. That shit's...
I apologize.
Cuts through me like butter.
I got the
Wait, no, a
diffusion
knife
beam.
through butter. Oh, yeah, the butter doesn't cut.
Cuts through you like butter. Never mind, I'm back on British.
Yeah. Why would butter cut through you? What the fuck are you talking about?
I said it wrong. It's knife through butter, not butter
Hot
through.
knife through butter is the right term. Like if butter's cutting through you,
The butter's
you're
not
the
cutting
weakest
the
ass-
knife. The knife
You're
is
like the
cutting the
weakest
butter.
ass motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Ah, the butter, it cut me.
The butter... Yeah, the cutting power... The only thing butter cuts is your arteries.
That's true.
Got rid of those goiters.
I unlocked the door.
Hey, is Mom Magic any good?
Ah! As far as, like, unique lores of magic are concerned,
It's not the best.
It's not the
option
best.
for that faction, but it gets the job done.
It has
in
a cut.
specific
There are a couple good
situations.
damage spells.
I would say the buff spells are a trap.
And also its casting perk is quite good because it's I believe it's healing.
Yeah. Which healing for large unit
Yeah,
focused armies
for
is
large,
kind of important.
large units with low model counts.
This is a close defeat. I'm gonna get rinsed. Oh. I no longer control the Great Hall of Greasus.
That to me sounds like a maybe a resetting scenario.
Nah,
or
I'm
a
fine.
reload a save.
Nah, that's cool. I've got a camp over by where I am at, so we're all good.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is what other M does to me, is it makes me say mean things to my friends.
Damn. On that note, though, apparently the desert is inhospitable.
To ogres, yeah.
So
They need meat. There's
Yeah,
no meat. in
there's
desert.
very little meat in a desert.
there's so much meat in the desert. There's
Yeah,
a bunch of
fucking
Skaven
skeleton
right
moat.
here.
Ugh,
There's
you
a
don't want to eat
bunch of
Skaven.
Skaven.
I guess they would eat Skaven, right?
The real problem is that it's eating up all my fucking casualty replenishment rate.
Are you in
Yeah.
enemy territory too?
No, I'm in friendly territory, but because it's an uninhabitable climate, my replenishment rate is
Very low.
minus 15%.
Well, time to get into a battle you know you can win and get a shit ton of replenishment after being victorious.
That's true, and there are a bunch of Skaven right there.
So,
And this one is in March stance.
hell yeah. Fucking take them to town and get some easy replenishment.
Gotta wine and dine myself on fucking rat men.
Or, if you really need it, although you were saying that you were getting your full of siege battles, you can just sack a settlement over and over again.
This is a close defeat. I don't think that's true.
Then
I think
fight it
this-
manually.
I think these 4 armies of Skaven slaves are going to crumple like wet paper. Are going.
You know,
Well,
auto-resolve
remember,
does some funky stuff.
Auto-resolve likes many units versus fewer high-quality units.
I mean, auto-resolve also just doesn't like... Oh,
Doesn't like broken or partially damaged units at all.
yeah.
Still to this day.
Oh, his stuff is broken or partially damaged. And they're
So, like-
Skaven slaves. They have negative auto-resolve balance. It's horseshit.
Yeah, I was never good at grabbing those ledges either, Braden. It always would take me like 1 or 2 tries. Luckily, this is not a Metroid game that requires precision,
No.
so that's good. But it manages to be one of the worst feeling Metroid games in terms of backtracking, which is like an iconic part of every Metroid game. Like, going back and trying to find shit sucks.
Yeah, I saw the Funko Pop thing. It was very funny.
I stand by itch.
I just think Funko Pop is not really a brand I feel much fondness towards.
A lot of garbage that they make.
Oh, I see. I can't go back.
More like Fucko Pops.
No.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
No, that's a different thing. That's the thing you get at Spencer's Gifts.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. God dang it.
You're welcome.
Have you been to a Spencer's Gift recently, Brady?
No!
Why would
Kill
anyone
those
walk in there?
fuckers!
I went... The
Or
last time I
dildos,
went to a
mostly.
mall... Do you know what the stores I go to in the mall? I go to the
Games
GameStop,
Workshop?
and I go to the
Games Workshop.
used electronic media store.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to Games Workshop stores?
There's not there's not a tabletop store in my mall.
All right,
Oh.
quick question. I don't remember if this is the case or not, but HMV didn't exist in the United States, right? That doesn't ring any bells to you guys?
Her
Don't-
Majesty's Bloomers.
No, it's like Sunrise Records or whatever. the fuck.
Oh.
Oh, Suncoast. Okay, gotcha.
Suncoast. Yeah, HMV was Suncoast in Canada.
So it was the place that you bought your Ikitosen.
Sure, you could buy
Oh,
like
yeah.
bad anime, DVDs, music, that sort of thing. So it went out of business in Canada. Now Toys R Us still exists in Canada, right?
Yeah, under whatever weird
Well, like-
corporate.
Basically,
Thing.
like the Toys R Us in Canada just never went out of business. So.
Yeah.
But I went into a Toys R Us recently to buy some gifts for my nieces
one
and
does.
nephews. And so they apparently bought the HMV stock, and they just have a mini HMV inside
Huh.
the Toys R Us with just a bunch of shitty old DVDs, a bunch of
Okay.
very old T-shirts, and a bunch of really bad anime. And they're just trying to get rid of it. Like, it's like cheap, like dirt fucking cheap.
I'd be up for it. I'll buy the Canadian anime.
You could buy, like,
The
3
problem is
bad
with
Dragon Ball
anime
shirts for,
is
like,
I only want to
$10.
buy the Blu-rays of stuff I actually care about, or stuff that is like a pain in the ass to get legally. You know, not that because I'm a law-abiding citizen and would never pirate any media, officer.
Yeah, we did not host. I had a legal recording of.
No, you never
Darcy's Blade.
never hosted any sort of watch-along of any OVAs.
Hey, someone kill that guy.
Brian, when are you gonna play Garfield?
Not on stream
Why would you wish that upon me?
because you already played it. Why would I?
All right, so if I've technically played everything for our podcast. Garfield's the
Have
only
you
thing
played
that I
Marvel
beat.
Ultimate Alliance 3?
Yeah.
Because I could stream some of that. I just need to hook my Switch up to the capture card.
That game's not good.
Uh, I feel like I might have some compunctions about sorting it in Solstice, but I will listen to what our guest has to say. Because I feel like as a follow-up to Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and then X-Men Legends, and let's just pretend that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 didn't happen.
Yeah, the whole Civil War game, huh?
Yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 is at least a playable video game, whereas I'm not sure that one is.
3 is you like Muso?
Not really.
Cast the damn spell!
Because it's kind of just a Muso.
Yeah. Does it have a skill tree at least?
Yeah, I mean, each character has like 4 skills.
Great. Yeah, that doesn't sound like what I would be about.
So I think that the Legend, like, people love that first Ultimate Alliance game, but I think that was almost by virtue of there was a period of time where they were literally giving away Ultimate Alliance for free if you bought a 360.
That's how I got it. I got it with my 360.
And you know,
that game still exists on PC. You can't buy it.
Yeah. It's still a perfectly fine game. It's a fine game. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Very straightforward.
Yeah,
It's
like
got a lot of square triangles.
I
think it's
it's
one of
very
those
funny
things
that
where
the first Marvel Ultimate
that
Alliance is
game-
on my abandonware.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance is one of those games that maybe if one were to sell it now, it maybe wouldn't work as well. The part where Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 starts with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they are just all, like, off-brand versions of the MCU characters.
Well, the MCU hadn't completely taken over. Sure.
By 2018, yes, it had.
No, I'm talking about Marvel Ultimate Alliance and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. You could still get away with a comic book world with those two games.
Oh yeah,
But
no, those games, sure. But
by 3,
I said 3.
But yeah, by 3, sure. I think though where I would push back is that I think that if you said we're making a sequel to Ultimate Alliance, the people that are interested in that would get like, oh, this is the comic book world. I mean, it has Morbius.
Get out. Go fuck. Oh, fuck
Here's the
that.
real question, though. Does anyone even care about the comic book world anymore with how stupid they've been acting in terms of like, writing stories?
People are very upset about what they did to Kamala Khan.
Yeah, they're also upset about a dude named Paul.
Yeah, I've heard about this. I've heard
they're
about
not
Mary
they're not-
Jane's husband.
They're not upset. They're not upset about Paul. They're upset about what Paul did to Peter.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Don't worry about it. Comic books.
Paul is Peter's universe. Paul is Peter Parker's alternate universe cuck.
Yeah, what Harley said.
Okay.
What if
I
I
still
told
know
you
it-
that because
What?
of time fuckery, Mary
Uh-huh.
Jane got married to another man?
Oh, so
And
they
had kids.
okay, so they basically did follow through with One More Day, but worse.
I mean, Peter Parker is still not married and has not been married since One More Day.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what? Why? I don't understand. I just don't understand why they did that.
What, one more day?
Because the EIC
person
of
at
Marvel Comics at
yeah.
the time
really fucking hated a specific character.
he thought Peter should be should be single.
Yeah, basically.
And
it's
that's
I'm sick and tired of this romance shit. I'm gonna force
At that point,
everyone
just kill her.
here to not
At that
have
point,
to...
just fucking kill her. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. At that point, just fucking kill her. That's not.
Well, we don't
What
need
they
to
did was
talk
way
about
worse.
Gwen Stacy's secret love children with Norman Osborn.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. But like, let's be honest. Like, when you write in a story, like, hey, you know, this is a book for like people who have loved Spider-Man in a long time. Sell his marriage to Satan. Do that.
Yeah, you know, Mephisto, my favorite Spider-Man villain.
Honestly, Mephisto would be a cool character in the MCU.
Yeah.
He's meta. He can fuck around and do shit.
Yeah, but then there would be characters quipping like, "Oh, you're the devil."
Like, hell yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I'm the devil." Anyway, I just
Then
think
they
about
might have to remember. Then they might have to remember that like half their cast is like, you know,
the devil.
Jewish.
Also, do you remember that they made 2 fucking Ghost Rider movies?
They sure did.
They fucking made 2 of those.
That second movie where Nicolas Cage is fully committed to the bit and totally
And it's done by the Crank guys.
unhinged it's a good movie.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's going
I
for it.
blocked both of those movies out of my mind, and only when I saw them on Netflix at a later date did I realize, oh god, I saw both of these in theaters already. I've seen both of these movies.
What? Video game, what are you trying to get me to look at?
Just start yelling baby, and then the truth
The
will reveal
baby.
itself.
The baby. The baby.
How is Babby formed?
You see, when
Sexual intercourse. Next
yeah.
question.
Oh, god damn it. Jotsu, do you not know what I just referenced?
Listen, I'm not terminally online.
No,
as much as you guys might
Brayden,
think.
It's an ancient meme.
God,
It's
no.
like it's a Cro-Magnon, a Crow meme.
No, chat. Please tell me you would get my "How is Babby formed"?
Yeah,
jokes,
it's so old that all of Chris's students were not Chris's students' parents were not alive.
I mean, Chris, I'm older than you are, and I don't get it. So you just gotta live with that.
How isn't Babby formed? Is the real question. Anyway, welcome to Metroid Other M, a game where I
Pixel Hunt?
sort of pixel hunt. Yeah, it's like the adventure games you love so much, ZP.
Yeah.
I'm looking
GP,
for a
look
thing.
at
And...
voice to text.
Alright, let me look at the thing.
I said ZP. You keep playing your video game.
yeah, that's a fucking victory.
They thought
yeah.
this was going to be a decisive defeat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Lionheart posting Funko's response,
Yep.
which was immediately given a community note by the Twitter community, which basically said, "Yeah, this is completely bullshit."
Yeah, it sure does seem like Funko or whatever company they have dealing with that stuff sure did file a false claim to shut down itch.io. Why are you like this video game?
Why not?
No, but like what am I supposed to be looking for? What am I fighting for? As they say.
Internets. I wish I was watching cars right now.
Thank you. Pixel hunts
Booty,
and
booty,
hating women like a real
booty.
adventure game. Exactly. It's just like those games you like to play.
I play good games.
You play games that involve pixel hunting and hating women, just like me.
Well, there was that one game he played with the fembots.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forget what that was
right.
called.
Yeah, no, that game hated women more than the average adventure game.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no, the bees.
Not the bees.
Again, I know I make the case of this. It's like, it's a real damn shame that Wicker Man is the most well-known Wicker Man when the very first movie is
When the original with Christopher Lee is good.
Like, not only is it good, it's like one of the most influential horror movies because it basically codified the evil cult is actually the village you're trying to investigate all along trope.
Yeah.
So just like that movie Hot Fuzz I watched.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot this game was revealed under the title Project M. That's very funny. This Project M hasn't sent as many death threats to ZP, though.
Fuck off. Fuck your fucking face.
How dare you, Project the sanctity of Super Smash, this Super Smash Brothers mod.
Of all the weird interactions I had, Derek Smart was the most civil one because I just needed to explain to the man how things worked on our wiki, and he was like, oh, that actually makes sense. Okay, cool. Can you write the text for me, and this is what I want you to do? It's like, dog, I wish... Sure.
Derek Smart, Derek Smart, Derek Smart.
You know what's the most painful part of that video is watching the guy, like, rip up the PC game boxes.
The PC
and, like,
game
shove 'em-
boxes.
And it's like, fuck!
Those
Fuck,
are
I
worth,
realized
those would be worth so much more now.
I realized it was a different timing, could probably easily rebuy them, but fuck!
Derek Smart's desktop commander.
Now that's a moldy meme that I know Jotsu doesn't.
I mean, that is like YTMD era.
Jotsu, do you know what YTMD is?
I know what You're the Man Now Doc is, yeah.
Anyway,
But I didn't think it was very impressive. I kind of just gave up on it after I saw the no one way too many times.
Okay, here's a question. Should we play Battle Cruiser 3000?
No. It's not an RPG, it's actually a ship simulator. It's like, what if Homeworld was somehow even more unplayable because it's too simmy?
I mean, Homeworld's pretty playable.
Oh, what was that indie version of Homeworld that, not Sins of the Solar Empire? Oh, what am I thinking? Not the, what, was it Jupiter Incident? Nexus, the Jupiter Incident, right?
Oh.
That game's okay. Kind of plays itself. That was Nordic before they became THQ Nordic.
Hmm.
Some creatures use the powers
But yeah,
of
it's
others
got
to
a
capture
pretty
their
steep
prey.
learning curve.
Watching this
No, that was,
disgusting beast, I felt as though it
Eidos
was feeding
Hungry.
off my power as well.
Whoa.
At the same
What?
time, a thought crossed my mind.
She has really deep
That
thoughts.
howl I heard earlier. Could this creature have been the source?
I remember that Eidos Hungary team went on to make maybe one of my guilty pleasure games, Battle Stations Midway on the 360.
Biosphere test area in your current sector. There should be some important information about this facility.
The game that I will probably admit is not great, but
Quickly.
I played a shit ton of it.
Hello, random Skaven army in underway stance.
Okay, it's fine. We're almost.
Thank you for
almost to
hand
another save
delivering
room.
me this victory.
And the game's just taunting me. It's just taunting me.
Yep.
Oh.
God, I wish I had PC. I'm rewatching this video. I wish I had PC games that were still in the box. Those big fucking boxes. Remember them?
Yeah, I do.
It took up too much room.
I don't care. They looked cool, and they always came with a manual.
They had
Well, I mean,
goodies.
console games at the same time also came with manuals.
Yeah, but those manuals were bigger, and they actually helped you.
I don't know about
Like,
that.
A button is weapon, B button is alternate. Fuck off.
Did you just reference that weird fucking Sonic meme?
Maybe. We're going all clammy clam classics here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk about Trogdor the Burninator.
Yeah,
oh, that's the thing.
Trogdor.
Trogdor
Next you're gonna
was
start
a
yelling
man.
things like Air Road.
Oh, maybe he was a dragon man. Or maybe he was just a dragon. But he was still Trogdor! Anyway.
I like how those guys basically come together to do their yearly thing, and
Yep.
they go back to doing what they're doing now.
Yep. Anyway, that's going to be it for me tonight, because I don't want to play any more of this game right now.
Yeah, that
Oh,
that
okay.
checks out.
Also, I've been on stream for 2 hours.
Also late.
Immediately after finishing a podcast recording. So, yeah, we're going to stop now. Then there's no one else streaming. So thanks everyone for watching.
Bye.
But bye.
Yep, have a good night.